Hi, Queens. Welcome to Girl Please Podcast. It's Alina here.
Hey, bitches. It's Amanda.
Guess what? You get an extra episode this week.
Woo!
Our sis is leaving, for like a week, but we'll follow up. But we figured we got to get one last one in studio. Some things have happened. We want to talk about it.
And you guys better stay tuned for the next few episodes because we have some surprises.
We do have some surprises. We have a couple guests in the mix. Yes. So we're very excited about that. And no Love Island guests yet. So let's just get that one out of the way.
But we're waiting for you people.
Yeah, we are. So we have spoken to some Islanders, and they can't talk until after the reunion, and that's fine. We will wait. We will be sat.
I want to talk about the freaking sneak peeks of the reunion because I'm just
yes.
like, eh.
Yes. Can we just do a little sneak peek of the reunion?
Okay. I have so many thoughts.
Yes.
So there's two that came out.
Yes.
And the most recent one, I just want to
So the Love Island reunion teaser dropped, and your thoughts are immediately.
My girl should not have showed up. Huda, you should have stayed home because why you keep apologizing? Every time you apologize, I just want to see if you would have came to us first, we would have prepared you for this. Because there could have been so many things you could have said back to people that were like,
yeah,
I thought we were friends. I was so surprised how you acted after, blah, blah. Excuse me?
Yeah. All I want to say is, like, Huda, you owe no one any apology. Nope. You've apologized over and over. You have not gotten the same respect. You're the only one who has held accountability, and you don't have to half the time. But I see myself in her sometimes. When you just like feel bad, you want to apologize, you want to make it better. You feel for these people. You genuinely don't want to hurt them. But you can also stand up for yourself and say, you know what? I did stick up for you. In my first interview that came out, I denounced the bullying. I denounced the hate. I said you were wonderful. I said you were one of my closest people. I said the world and then some. And it's like, why on the other end of the spectrum is there no apology or accountability ever?
Yep. And then even, this is specific to Olandra, but when her and Huda had their little out when they were in the villa.
Yeah.
And, she told on her when she kissed Chris, which was no one's business to air out.
Right.
They were literally having this conversation to move on from it. And Huda's there like crying, apologizing. And Olandra's just staring at her. Staring at her. And I'm just like, I don't understand. You
don't even feel an impulse in the slightest to be feeling bad that you hung her out to dry in front of everybody. Mm-hmm. And Shelly did the same thing after the heart rate challenge.
And my thing too is Shelly, like,
she just wanted me to meet your You sit there and you kiss my feet and apologize.
Yeah, it was just, I didn't understand it at all. Like, yes, maybe she did want you to meet her kid when they were, but then if you watch back when you get out, my feelings would change too. I'd be like, I see the way you moved. You girls did freaking bully me.
Why is it that it's fake that she was saying all of these things and being excited to be on the outside friends and you're introducing these people to your daughter, and then maybe when they roll the tapes, when she sees what's going on behind her back, how people are moving, making giggles, making comments, like saying things behind her back, yeah, that might make you feel differently. And at the same time, she already felt isolated. She already felt this, like, it's like that feeling of like you just want to be liked and you felt uncomfortable the whole time. Then you come out and it's validated. Mm-hmm. And even people inside, and I know Nick is with Olandria now, so, he's going to be rightfully on his girl's side. But prior to, he said it himself in the villa, she's being ganged up on. She's being bullied in the villa.
On Keke Palmer's interview, he basically said he saw that she was kind of like alone.
Yeah.
And by no means, I wish Shelly, I wish Olandria, even Sierra, who I don't really care for either. Like, I wish everyone the best. Yeah. I have no hate in my heart for anyone. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't even say I dislike anyone either. I just think they don't need to be friends.
Yeah.
They don't need to be friends, and that's okay.
But I think that there's a way to respectfully go about not being friends, being cordial, having respect for being in the same experience together, being civil, being able to be at the same events, cheering each other on from afar. You don't need to be besties, but you can have mutual respect and you can be cordial. Mm-hmm. It's not, you were wrong, kiss my feet, apologize, let's put you out to dry, let's everybody. And you know what? I know they're going to play like Huda's full scene at the heart rate challenge. But once again, here we are putting Huda out on display for just public scrutiny. play everybody's heart rate challenge back. Everybody was doing the most. There were 3-way kisses. Everybody was going around on everybody doing the most in their own to their own ability. Everybody was doing the most.
At this point, like, I don't give a shit about the heart rate challenge. Let's move on. It was a challenge. I don't care. Literally, something could come out that we didn't see and maybe Huda did do too much, and I would still think it was a challenge.
Exactly.
Who cares?
What, she's
move
twerking on him? He was enjoying it?
Yep.
Okay.
Shelly standing by her man. She's with Ace. I wish you guys all the best.
Yeah.
Like, Huda did what she did. Let's move on.
Yeah.
She's living her life. There's no point to still talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see it, honestly. But I don't want to talk about it anymore.
I just don't like that this is like, I just hope that there's some sort of like middle ground, also giving grace and a safe space to Huda to also have her own perspective inside. And it seems like it's a lot of like, she's in the wrong and she's having to overcome now what she's done and apologize and take accountability. And we don't see the same thing. We don't see the same thing on the other end.
And I just want to say, since like everything has played out, I just want to talk about a few people here. Like, I know Huda and Louis are doing their thing. They're dating. Haven't seen much for me to comment on how it is.
Sure.
But I'm happy if she's happy. And then Nick and Alandria, like, they are thriving.
Yeah.
They're all over the place. They pop up everywhere. They're doing
brand deals.
And I'm happy to see them thriving as well, too. Shelly and Ace doing pop-up events. They look like they're happy.
Yeah.
Amaya and Brian look great, too. Pepe.
Yeah.
Like, everyone just seems happy and genuine.
Iris and Pepe, I love them.
So I love to see everyone's relationships growing. You know, I hate the whole people versus thing.
Yeah.
Like, let's get over that. But I'm happy. I think our season,
we did
I
this
think
with
this
everyone.
season was, you know, definitely the talk of the town.
Yeah.
And it still is. And
I will say this too, like, obviously when Olandria and Nick got together, like, we were skeptical, and that's okay.
it felt forced.
The thing is, like, it doesn't mean that now we were like rooting for them to never make it. Like, we love. We want them to bloom. Like, we just thought it was a little weird that like this man was just like had fresh out of her, like literally sleeping with this girl. And then you're making out with her friend hours later being like, this is it for me. And you were just saying how mad platonic it felt. So, yeah, like, we're looking at Olandria like, damn, I hope this guy's not taking advantage of you. Like, she's been looking for her person in this whole thing and not being able to feel it and not wanting her to feel like let down by this man who just like jumped from one girl to the other. And I think if roles were reversed and Nick did the entire season with Olandria or Huda or one of our faves, right? You see somebody like coupled up this basically the whole experience since they got together. They close off, and then one of the last days go to like her closest friend in the house. Like, if it was your fave that he did that to, like, you'd be like, F him. So yeah, we just wanted to make sure it was from a genuine place. Time has passed. They're out of the villa. They're growing their connection in real life. And yeah, it's really early still. It's been a couple weeks since. We will see what happens, but we are not sitting here like, don't work out. Like, they look fucking great. They were in Greece. I'm like, yes. Like,
swimsuits they're
their
doing.
commercials, their everything's so fire.
Commercials, yeah.
Oh
Nick's,
my God.
yeah. Very good. Yeah, I love to see it. I love to see it.
Why not?
Yeah.
Like, fuck it up. Enjoy. That's all we got to say about that.
Yes.
Okay. So now moving on. Oh, I have a confession to make, actually. I had a little drinky before this episode.
Like a drink?
Yeah. Well, no.
So like your turns?
I had like a little seltzer thing with
yeah.
Cassidy.
There's no way you feel that thing. You feel that thing?
Feel it. No, I'm just kidding. My girl, I just have to talk about this for a second because I'm going to cry my baby eyes out. But I just want to say, my girl Cassidy moved here to Florida from Pennsylvania 2 years ago. And she moved into my complex and into my heart. And
into my heart. And into my dog's heart.
And into my dog's heart. She got a puppy. We both like we were friends. Like, I saw her. I like stalked. Like, I was like, oh my God, a cute girl in my complex.
Like, likes Taylor Swift like I do.
Like, she was wearing Taylor Swift Eras Tour merch. Her sister was. I was like, looking through the bushes, I was like, oh my God. Looking at my dog, I was like, Cash, we have a new contender for mommy's friend. And I was like, oh my God, she's so pretty. And then I walk over and they're like, she's like, hi, I'm Cassidy. And then I see her sister. And like, anyways, I just remember it like it was yesterday. And then she got a puppy and she brought him home to our complex. And like, we raised our dogs together. And I just love this girl inside and out. And when you get older, like, we're in our early 30s and
early 20s.
Early 20s. And when you get older too, like I feel like it's hard. Like you can find people and acquaintances. And like I always say, like, you know, when I first moved here and I was like kind of meeting people and like getting to know people, it's like, I don't know how to say it without being rude, but it's not like I would have picked you. Like if I had like, you're not like my friends back home that I would be like, this is my girl. Like I really relate to you on A, B, and C, but there are like acquaintances where I could be like, oh, we could grab a drink or we could laugh about something, but like we don't go deep and we don't relate. And
then you're going to be on Do Not Disturb.
Like, yeah. Well, Amanda, you have me on Do Not Disturb. So what does that mean?
But your messages come through. You're on the list.
I'm on the list for notifications.
Yes.
Okay, great. Still don't know if you're lying about that. So,
no, I see. So, what do you think? I just haven't done something stared at the whole time and text you back this quick?
Yeah, because you really do text me back quick, so that's good. Okay, so like, yeah, but also we have to talk about your Do Not Disturb problem.
It's peace.
It's just like, no, but you're never not on Do Not Disturb. But
it's
anyway,
peace.
I just have to say, like, when you get older, finding friends like that, super rare, and it's hard to do. And it made my experience the last 2 years in a new state so much better. Love her, and she will be coming back, and I'm forcing her to, and she can always stay at my place, and we just love you, girl.
We're gonna miss you, but I feel like
I shed some teardrops on my guitar, and yeah, I wrote her a little card. Like
I'm more sad because she was like my neighbor.
I know,
basically, it was great.
And that's how I felt too, because like every day we would be walking and seeing each other, and now Amanda moved into the complex, so she got the Cassidy experience, and it's just
yep. I don't know how she does it. I can't be back up north. I feel like we always
Don't do
everyone
that
she
has to go.
No,
like,
I know. No, what I'm saying is to each their own. But like
she doesn't want to go.
Personally, I just can't imagine going from like snow.
She doesn't want. She doesn't want to.
But then again,
it's
girl,
a sensitive subject.
You guys got some fire food. I'm jealous. You know.
Yes.
Hello, meet on me if I went back up north.
Way better. But yes, we're wishing you all the best. You. She's engaged. She got a house. She's living.
Yes.
I'm so excited for her. But also, come back soon.
We could all be in the same nursing home together when we're old.
Yes, yeah.
My kids better plan it.
We'll figure it out. We'll be playing Taylor Swift, so get on.
I'm going to say this now. Future children, if I do have you, if you put mommy in a nursing home, we're going to have a problem.
No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. And your auntie Alina will be having a talk with you if you ever try. We're going to be Delulus on the little scooter.
Unless I keep forgetting who you are, then I'm like, you know what?
And you, we're going to be like, me. On our scooters. Oh my God, I'm literally dead. Oh, can we talk about really quickly before we get into our next little show? Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh, she's someone I wasn't.
She's warming up on me.
Yeah, I wasn't so fond of her in the past.
Yeah,
but now, I mean,
she adopted a baby girl with her husband.
So sweet.
That's so sweet and so special.
I love that.
And you know what? That's how she is with like animals too. She has a whole ass like farm.
So maybe we're alike. Maybe we don't like people, but we like animals.
Yes, literally. And that's like adopting is amazing. And I am just like so over the moon for her. Like that's so exciting.
Kid you not. Like when I saw the article, I turned over to my boyfriend. I'm like, we should adopt a baby.
Yeah.
He was like, what?
He's like, we'll talk about it next week, honey. That's.
He's like, okay.
He's like, whatever you say, honey.
He's like, go to bed.
Put your phone down. Tomorrow I'll file an application. But yeah, noble thing, incredible
Very
thing.
Sweet.
Love that. Love it.
I don't know if you've named your child yet, but Amanda's a pretty name.
How about Amandalina? Amandalina.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay.
Anyone can use that if you like.
Free name. Free unique name. Okay, so let's get into a show that we will be revisiting soon, wink, wink, for a major reason. But one of the biggest shows on Netflix right now, Love is Blind UK, we are binging the shit out of it, honey.
It's so funny because I don't know if you guys have been listening a long time, but we try and watch things at the same time because if not, Amanda will be giving you play-by-play.
Yes.
So I'm literally like, have you watched yet?
Yes.
And if she doesn't get back to me, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to send you voice notes. Don't listen to later.
Yes. And sometimes I'll just listen, or I'll see the little preview and you're like, this motherfucking liar. And I just see the little preview text in the voice note and I'm dying already. This season, I will say in the beginning, I was like, whoa, the accents. Like it took me a minute after like the first episode.
Girl, I had to put captions on.
I had to acclimate. Yeah, I put them on for the first episode and then I was good to go. Honey.
Yes. It takes, I would say after the first episode, I'm like, oh, okay, now I know them perfectly.
So my favorite couple.
Okay.
I would say there's two, actually. I love Barda and Jed.
Love.
Obsessed. And we'll get into both of these couples.
Yes.
Barda and Jed and Sarover and Cal.
Love. My favorite.
I am obsessed. First of all, Sarover and Cal look like a set. Like they are literally
out of like models.
They're just like prince and princess.
Yes.
Like royalty. Like they look like they just belong together. Like these little, like they're just perfect. And I love them together.
They are, Love is Blind. They're perfect for each other.
No, literally.
Perfect.
They're so perfect. She's so wonderful and wholesome and smart and gorgeous. And I could just go on and on about Sarover. Like,
and she's so beautiful.
She is like, I'm like, you don't even need to talk, honey.
Perfection.
Like, you're just literally
like when
gorgeous.
she first walked into a pod, I'm like, oh, she's
Yes.
so cute. I just want to hug her. And
Yes, I love her. And I have to say, too, what I really enjoyed about Cal, even aside from as a partner, was him as a friend.
Oh, he came in for his boy.
Yes, when the whole Damola, Katisha, Javin love triangle situation, he doubled and tripled down on everything for his boy. Like, and I thought that was such a noble thing to do. Like, even when they were about to have like the mixer where they knew they were going to meet everyone, like he immediately turns to Sarover and he was like, who I want to see most, Katisha. And she was like, what the fuck? And he's like, I need to talk to her because she did my boy dirty.
And it's funny because usually I don't like guys that are like in drama or like whatever. But after watching it was more wholesome than I thought it would be. Like it was a good approach. It wasn't like going in attacking a woman.
Yes.
It was like, you literally let my boy down. You made all these promises and then didn't see it through.
Yeah. No, it was really like he did it in a great way where he was really just trying to like be the voice for his friend, but also still respectful and not nasty in any way. But I mean, here's the thing too. You see like and maybe Sarover also didn't fully understand because like she's on the girl side and everybody has like people they're torn about and it sounds like it's a normal part of the experience. But like Cal is on the other end watching Damola hear that like it's him and that she's made her choice and she's not going to change her mind. And you see your boy rehearsing his proposal and he's going over and he's reading it to his friends and he's like, this is what I'm going to do. And he's all about her grand gestures, all the things. And then all of a sudden she switches up in 1 second. Everybody's waiting for him to come back after proposing. And he's like, nah, like I didn't do it. Like, it's not even me. And then you have Javin go in and just be like, oh, I guess I'm proposing today. I had my bags packed. He literally goes, I had my bags packed and I want her to propose to me if anything's going to happen.
When she picked Javin, I was like, I literally turned it off. I was like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit. I was so mad at her, And, after watching it, I've grown a love for her.
Yeah.
That I was just like, you know what? Maybe Damola wasn't her person.
Yeah.
Javin definitely was not.
Yeah.
But, like, even though she followed her heart, which didn't make sense to me at the time, she ended up making the right decision and leaving him way before. We'll get into that.
Yes.
But I will say, if Sarover and Cal do not wed, I will scream.
I know.
If they do not stay together, I will yell. I will scream. I will cause a fit.
Yes. And I will say, too, about, like, the whole Katisha Damola situation. Like, maybe she could feel something like she didn't feel that spark. But it's just, like, I think it was more frustrating in the beginning to watch because it's, like, all you have are your words and your gestures at this point. You have no history with this person. You've never seen this person. Like all you have is like what they're saying to you. And Javin was really giving you nothing.
Nothing. When he was reading from that book, you were so in awe. And I'm like, he said your favorite color.
He's like, let me read my notes. Name, Katisha. It's like age, sex,
sexual
location.
attraction. There.
Age, sex, location.
I gotta say, Megan. Girl, a friendship I hope always finds me. I love her.
Yeah.
When I tell you that chick was ride or die.
Yeah.
Kieran stood by her through everything.
Yeah.
Another couple of that, if they don't get married, I'm going to yell.
I really will say Megan was an incredible friend throughout that, and it puts her in a difficult position. And she really stood her ground. Like, she didn't soften when she saw Javin. She's doubled down. And she said, no, that's what happened. Like, I'm not going to. And you know what? As the audience, like, we're not surprised in the slightest because you can just look at the mixer itself before the after party, which was a whole other scenario. But like what you're doing in front of cameras and in front of your girl was enough for us to already know how you were moving after. So you can't even play like you weren't acting that way because you literally were filmed acting that way as it was.
And my thing too is why call them over? That conversation was so irrelevant. We know you did not feel anything about this girl. What are you arguing with Sophie for? What are you arguing with any woman for that's not your freaking fiance?
Yeah.
Talk about it. I don't care if you guys were arguing in the bathroom, in front of everyone, on the dance floor, in a photo booth. That should not have happened at all.
You were not arguing. You shouldn't be arguing with another woman.
The curtain thing was funny to me. There was no curtain in the photo. They were both like, yes.
Somebody, manager at the bar, stand up. Like, come on. Surveillance. Like, hit us with it. Like, Netflix.
I know someone got this on their phone.
Netflix, pay them for their surveillance. Like, you need it. But yeah, and like, I will just going quickly back to the Megan and Kieran thing that you were saying too. I truly thought it was very telling and a great trait of Kieran to sit beside her and be on her side through that because it's uncomfortable. Like, that's your friend. But he sat there and he was like, I'm not only going to back my woman, but I saw something that wasn't right. And I'm not going to sit here and lie for this man.
I was giving you a play-by-play while this was happening. And when they first started talking, I was like, fuck Kieran. How dare he? Why is Javin talking to her some type of way? If he doesn't lower it, I'd be so mad at But then he let her speak her piece, and then he said what he said. And I see so much in Megan and me because I'm someone that, like, you poke me. I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say, and I'm going to stand on it. Yeah. But then I'm going to go cry.
And especially
from frustration.
No, 100%.
I would definitely cry after doing that.
Yes, I'm going to get it out, and then I'm going to go cry. In the words of Amaya, sensitive gangster.
Exactly.
Like, I hear you, like, you get it out, and then it's like, boom, you got to, like, just.
I'm like, yes,
no,
queen.
Literally.
Yes, queen.
Yes, okay. And exit, stage left.
Yes.
Where's the tickets?
Where's my man, though? Come follow me.
No, 1,000%. You know how many times, like, you've even been there when, like, I have to be so confrontational and I'm fucking shaking. I'm saying everything I need to say, but I'm a, like, literal mess and a half. But totally agree. And especially when you're doing it for your friend, like, you're not going to hold back. Like, we might hold back for ourselves, but not for our friends.
I agree.
She is such a girl's girl. She is such a real one.
I was all in her comments like, queen.
Yeah.
You're such a good friend.
Yes. You always let them know. But someone who is the opposite of a girl's girl is Sophie.
Sis, come to the front, please.
Sophie,
first off,
I want to, like, call her, like,
I'm happy she didn't match with anyone.
Sophia Garcon. I want to know her whole government name. Like, I just yell at her.
But chow, you need therapy.
She is. And, like, it was hard to watch because in the beginning she has, like, such a fear of rejection. Right? So this is, like, the whole, like, thing is, like, she can't get deep. And she kept, like, reverting to, like, talking about the physical or, like, every time it was, like, she was supposed to get deep or open up, like, she couldn't. And, like, she would just, like, default to, like, making a comment about, like, oh, you won't be disappointed or making it surface level again. And I almost was like, damn, she needs therapy. Like, I feel bad for her. But then I really do not feel bad for her after seeing her behavior at the mixer and even her remarks, like, so pick me. You could just see, like, when she was sitting there with Javin and she was like, those little comments, you really need to pay attention to, like, when a woman is doing this. And she's like, oh, I can't sit down in this dress. I can't sit down in this dress. And he's like, why can't you sit down in your dress? And she's like, because what? Do you want to see my vagina, Javin? And he's like, no comment. And then, like, she just kept, asking Kieran and Javin and everybody that any chance she got, are you happy? Are you, like, asking in a way to, like, get their and she's, like, looking. She's like, Javin? No? You're not happy? Like, she was eating it up.
And it sucks. Sophie's such a pretty girl, but I can tell she needs
ugly
to be,
on the inside.
She needs to be humbled. You can tell she's a girl that she gets what she wants. And it kind of sucks because I don't think she'd be, I mean, I don't know what she's like as a friend, but it's giving, like, not someone I'd want to be friends with. She's just not very genuine to me.
Even how she walked over, sat by Megan, and she goes, you let him wear that? like Kieran, the guy that she was dating too. It's like obviously a competitive slight. Like you're just being like, I can't believe you let him wear that. And I loved Megan. She's like, I love it actually.
She goes, and don't let her tell you.
Yes. I was like, this is a fucking queen and a half. Like I actually love her. Barda and Jed.
Love.
Obsessed.
Love.
I love their, like, I think their cultures too are so similar. I love that he's like this provider man, but she's still this like independent queen. Seeing like her make her like things from her country, like it reminded me to being Greek, like she's Albanian.
Can we talk about that for a second? When he was cooking in the kitchen and he dropped the onions, he picked up with his hands and continued to cut. I was like, he did not wash his hands.
Yeah.
These are things I think about. Yes. It's not important.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, you didn't even realize, right?
Remember?
Oh.
No, I saw it, but like it's not something that I like would retain to like talk. Like
but I'm also someone like you can't come into bed with clothes on.
Yeah. But no, I mean obviously like that's wild.
But besides that whole scene was so cute.
No, I love them. I think everyone did pretty well with like the families too, like except the couples that are good couples. But I really just feel like Barda and Jed were like meant to be. I love how he was like, I can't wait to like have somebody at like, when you have those Sunday family things, like your Sunday dinners and you're like, where's my person? Like you feel that hole. Like that's a man who's ready. That's a man who wants a wife. She's such a wife, but she's also like such an independent queen. Like I think they complement each other well. Like I felt like that at the beginning of my relationship too. Sometimes where a partner teaches you to also be a partner and let somebody else like do things like stop. You don't need to do the dishes and cook and do this. And I feel like he does that in a healthy way for her as well.
Oh, so
like you can take your foot off the gas a little bit. You have somebody here. You have a partner on your side now. And I think that that's like nice to see like her learning that. And they're just beaming. They're just
when he
precious.
brought flowers for the mom, I was
yes,
just like,
that's what
such
you
a gentleman.
do. Like he's
like, but babe,
right.
don't you? I got you some too.
Yes, raised right. I absolutely love to see it. So Rover's mom.
Her family.
Sis,
Georgina.
Your gene pool.
Oh.
Like, her sister is stunning. Her mom is gorgeous.
And I was so happy that she was like, you have my blessing. She loved Cal. I was like, I get it.
She was probably
was so nervous.
Panicked. She was so panicked, and seeing it gave her relief because she's like, it's okay. Like, you can trust your daughter, like, especially with someone who has such a good head on her shoulders. But like, you're anxious and like this is something you dream about for her your whole life. Mm-hmm. So obviously, like, you're gonna be a little bit like, oh my God, what's going on? But then you see it in front of you, and I'm so glad that it was able to provide her that relief and like reassurance that everything's okay. And like, you see this great man in front of you. But I will say, I agree with some of the online chatter coming at Netflix for how they edited that scene, because they kind of made it so dramatic, like Cal, like with the mood and the like the way that they edited the clips together to make it like there's all this random silence, or there's like weird like cut to a facial expression, like made it seem like he was making all the wrong, like saying like they're judging everything he's saying, and then in the end it was just like to make it like a climactic moment.
In the beginning I'm like, oh my God, why are they so harsh?
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh,
they
Netflix.
Just like, yeah.
Because they were so welcoming.
They didn't even show the conversation. They just showed like awkward pause, cut to the mom. Like you barely showed anything he actually
and then the
said.
Tears, like Sorover was about to cry.
Yeah.
But she was like, it was like happy tears. Like her mom finally.
She probably was even nervous in the moment in the beginning, and they just like harped on it, and they barely showed any of his responses to their questions, and it was
made
like
the
seem
surface
awkward.
level stuff. We have a lot in common. We're like the same person. Like,
I was like, bro. So I kind of do agree with that.
Can we talk about Patrick and
Anu?
Yeah.
I should say Anu. Okay. First of all, can I just say about Anu? Bitch, if you don't make a You're a Liar remix, you're a liar. If you don't make money
so cute.
off of this fucking song.
And then she goes in on how he looked. Like, she went in. I was like, wow.
Oh my God. She is so funny. If you're not following her on TikTok, what are you doing? She's like, remember when I was writing a song for a spleen's approval? Like, I literally died. What is this fucking spleen bullshit? The splenic awareness. When I saw her at that mixer, It gave me life. It sent me to another dimension. She
for it.
was hysterical. I have to see, like, she said something too, like she was just like kikiing with her girls. And she said something like, oh, like she was like the spinal rectum because like she just, when you just like add sauce to everything for
she's one of our people. She's funny.
Queen. She is such a fucking queen, and she's hysterical, and she looked fire, and she gave him no time of day, and I loved it.
Okay, last couple I want to talk about, and I feel like we touched upon everyone, but Ashley and Billy. So
red flags.
It's funny because in the beginning I was like, oh, I love them, great.
Love and how the dad was for like the approval and yeah.
And then we get to the last episode where Billy's like, I'm 50-50. I'm like, the fucking nerve. Like, this poor girl's
out of nowhere.
She's all in. And I'm like, what are you hesitant about?
Yeah. No,
you're the one that brings baggage.
That was upsetting. And the other thing was, what was I going to say with them? Yeah, the supermarket situation. That really bothered me. Like, he's like, yeah, but I do it like this, but I eat that, but I. Okay, sir, you're in a partnership, and that's ridiculous. What if she said to you, no, you can't have your stuff. You can't have the things you want to buy at the market. Like, that was so random, and it's just like if you're going to do that over food, like, what else are you going to act like this over?
See, that reminds me about the Javan thing when he was like, I'm in bed by 9 o'clock. Yes. Or like, I eat by 9:30, I'm in bed by 10. She's like, oh, well, I go to the gym at like 9 or 10.
Yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, but I'll be in bed. And she's like, well, we'll be together, so it'll be like a we thing. Yeah. And I'm just like, he's so dismissive. I can't stand him.
Anything he said, every time she came with a solution, she's like, oh, it's okay, I'll eat late too. Like, oh, this, oh, that. And he would always try to be, no, but this. He just didn't want to make it work. Even the thing you had pointed out to me over text when she was just like, oh, like, this is, like, could you picture this? Like, you bring me coffee here? Maybe.
I know. I was like, if you don't kick this motherfucker to the curb. When she left him that note, at first I thought she was gonna cave in when they had the conversation, and he was like, why would you believe anything? I was like, girl, no, get off. You don't get off that fucking bed. But then when she walked out, I ran to her comments so quick. I ran there, and I was like, proud of you.
Yeah. No, because you know what, too? Nothing, even before that, there was nothing to hold on to. You were not happy. Your mother, God bless her, was like, she wants somebody that has what her father has for me and like treats me like a princess. Like, I am so happy. And like, when you have that and you see that, and you can see that she's sitting there going, like, knowing that she doesn't have that.
And it's not like, you know how some guys can give you like bare minimum and it's like, okay, but he's doing this.
Yeah.
So he was giving nothing.
And he wasn't in the pods either. So at first, like, when I saw her make that choice over Damola, I kind of was like, you deserve whatever hell he's going to put you through before I even knew it, because I was like, he's already giving you nothing. So, like, good luck with that.
And it's funny.
I did end up feeling bad for her.
Before these episodes came out, the last few, I literally texted you. I said, Sophie and Javan deserve each other.
Yes.
And when they had the little thing at the mixer, I was like, called it.
There you go. Literally. You could see. You know who I would like to see? Anu and Damola. I think that
Damola rubbed me the wrong way when he was agreeing with Javan about how, like, you were hanging out with us. I was like,
I agree. Yeah.
I didn't like that.
Yeah. So I think he's also being fed like different things too. But like, even Javan, like, you are letting other men to talk to you about your woman. You're not defending her at all. You're also letting whatever commentary they have come to you and using it as an excuse. Like, he tried to make it like a problem that, oh, you have this unresolved thing. Like, no, she doesn't. She chose you.
One of the singles, I don't remember who she was, came up to him and was like, are you happy? And he
Yolanda?
just like made a face. Is that who it was? Wait, he was just looking sideways.
Pretty black girl?
No, I think she was Asian.
Not sure.
I don't know. I don't remember who it was, but I just remember his facial expression.
Was asking him that too, and he was just like laughing, and he was like, his faces.
face. I was just like, ugh.
Yeah.
I punched him. If you guys didn't see that, punch the air. But anyways, I'm super excited to see who weds. If I had to guess, I'm really worried about Megan and Kieran, but I hope they do wed. Sarova and Cal, like, I'll drag you
to the death.
I'll drag you back to the altar.
Yes. And Barda and Jack.
Yes, our favorites. Yes. I'm
so those three we are rooting for. Honestly, I want better for Ashley.
Me too.
And obviously Javan is in the toilet. So
that man just wanted money. He just wanted freaking
clout.
Yep.
like the phone flipped over, like all we need to know.
And I don't even want to see you in a tuxedo.
Yeah,
I don't even care.
like literally no. While we wrap this up, let's quickly just gloss over some Bachelor in Paradise really quickly. So our favorites, Brian and Parisa, went home.
You know what? I'm mad at it. I hope they found each other. I hope they're still dating.
Honestly, Brian tagged her and was like, they sent the wrong couple home. I hope there's a little something there. I love them. Great. I love her too. Like, obsessed. And like, I'm just really, Brian has really like redeemed himself in my book, and I am supporting him fully.
Can we talk about Brian really quick?
Yeah.
You're such a fucking New Yorker.
Yeah.
When he was getting so upset with Sean, he's like, I want to slap him, I want to punch him.
I think I texted you that too. I was like, his reaction is so New York.
I literally ran to his comments and I said, I want to slap Sean too.
Literally also like, Sean, you're not doing your dad any favors. You're making him seem like he's like this shady ass motherfucker schemer. He's like, my dad is like, I learned from a politician. Like, bro, like, first of all, that's embarrassing.
Even
like, your dad is probably
exit.
cringing. Yeah. That makes him look really bad.
Honestly, this episode was really tough for me because it was all strategic. It wasn't like genuine love. I was literally like, it's whoever's friends with who is gonna get. Like, that's all it was.
My greatest takeaway is just like Bachelor in Paradise tried to do way too much. We have lost the plot entirely, literally, with this whole challenge thing. Even the challenge that they were doing, like, I felt like Brian and Parisa worked so well together. They were like, boom, boom, next key, next key, next key. And for the first half of the challenges, like, no one was getting it in time, probably because they are probably just throwing this shit at a wall. Like, they didn't make it realistic. Only a couple couples, like, towards the end made it. And I wonder if they, like, started changing the timing for the couples at the end, because in the first half, no couples were even getting it. Like, if it's that unattainable, like, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, I feel like I agree. They need to redo it all. Like, the challenges are stupid. The how many people you bring in, not enough bonding time, stupid. It's really hard to watch.
Did you see, there's a podcast, it's called She's All Batch, and they have a clip circulating that's gone viral that is so funny, because I noticed it too, where the contestants are like, or the cast members are like voting for who they want to
with
like
the
leave,
iPad,
and they're just pressing on a foot. You could just see that they're just using
like
an iPad, and not even, they're just like tapping the picture. You couldn't even get an app to vote. Like, it's so child the ghetto. Like, what are we doing?
My favorite is when Jesse was locked in the little circle room. He's like, guys, which door is the exit? And I'm
like the whole thing is like, feels like such an afterthought, and everything has gone sideways.
Honestly, Wells is the only one that makes it fun. He his little commentary makes it funny. I'm just like,
it's so ridiculous. I can't even believe what we're watching. I will say, like, to end on this whole thing, like, so happy Sean went home.
I just want to say, Kat says, I ain't feeling you no more. You annoy me.
That's where I was going.
Dale, you've always annoyed me. I still don't like you.
Totally.
Bailey, girl, we need to get you in some competition games, because, girl, you were moving so slow. I felt so bad. I was like, girl.
No, that was
grab
really,
a key.
She was
I'm like yelling at her.
Dunce hat. Like, I was like, girl, you really. We need to cut this
I
out.
was
for
like,
Bailey's sake.
I want to pull her. Like,
no,
let's go grab keys.
Really,
like,
just dumb as fuck.
Who was it that
wasn't she the one that
her?
somebody?
Was it Spencer?
I think it was.
Spencer
He's
was like,
Bailey,
it's right
the
there.
fucking blue key. He's like, you don't even gotta listen to the clue. It's in your face. Like, literally. Hello. She still didn't get it. She still didn't get it. Yeah. Anyways, regardless, getting into Kat really quickly to end. Our girl Kat, first of all, sis, don't ever ask a man to be your boyfriend. It's giving she proposed.
I was like, I literally paused and I was like, she did not. I said, girl.
Then
let men lead.
Then we find out, literally, she has a man back home. Alicia went on the Vile Files. This is broken like everywhere. People are talking about it. Alicia did not hold back. She was like, that woman snuck in an iPad, has been messaging her boyfriend back home, who's best friends with Sean. And she's like sending him pictures to hold him over. Like, the whole thing is like and like, she has the audacity to like cry at Dale and like say all this shit, but like make it make sense.
She's an actress.
But that's really crazy work. That's insane work to be texting your boyfriend back home. And then the other thing that Alicia was saying is like, her boyfriend, this man that she's been with, is Sean's best friend back home. They all live in Tampa. They all know like who people are dating this at. Like, she's done holidays with Sean. Like, she's very close with Sean. And Sean's mom was like texting and like making like, oh, so happy you guys have each other, all of that. And then when like they were asking Kat, like, oh, you're friends with him, right? Like, whatever. She's like, denied. She's like, yeah, not really. Like, whatever. And Alicia was like on the bio files, and she's like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, literally, they've spent holidays together. And she's like, I don't know who this man is.
Yeah.
Sorry
Kat
to this man.
It's giving fake, sis. It's giving fake.
It's crazy. Like, she even kind of let out that she's like mean to like the staff there. She's very
See, I used to feel bad for her because her stupidity with Dale, but now I'm like, girl, yeah, two peas in a pod.
OMG, like, it's really crazy.
If they win, I'll scream.
No, actually, especially because she has a man back home. That whole thing is really so wild. And I mean,
at this rate, I hope the older couple wins.
Oh, they're not even a couple though.
I know, the friends. I hope they win. At least they can enjoy the money and
no, Keith and Kathy. Is that who it is? I really agree with the people that are like, we need to get the couples to the end and we need to shut off the people who are platonic, because like that's the whole point.
Okay, but who would you want to win? I feel like no one deserves the money.
I wanted Breeze and Brian.
But that's what I'm saying. Now who do you want to win?
I guess Spencer and Jess.
No, Spencer's on my shit list, how he freaking went over Brian and fucking
Yeah.
Sorry, Spencer.
Cancel the show. And on
if you give me a public apology, I will vote for you. I can't vote, do I?
No, literally.
I will support you.
No, literally. Do we have any other thoughts? Any other things that we want to say? Do we want to do a little quick Beyond the Villa?
Sure.
Let's just say this. All that happened here was the Liv and Kaylor situation.
Kaylor, I feel for you. So sorry.
All I have to say is, like, when you're grieving, like,
your head is already
you're overwhelmed. And I know she was like, outwardly being like, I just lost my. It's not a cop out when you're actually grieving. When you're, even if you're not grieving, when you're overwhelmed, when you're going through something, when your heart is heavy with something, and your friends actively who know you and know what you're going through are just digging you deeper and deeper. You can't even. You're just gonna like sob. Like, it was not appropriate by any means. There was no need for that.
It was the topic. Like, why? I don't know. Like, all Kaylor's doing is saying, I didn't think that Nicole came on it for clout or like anything. She thinks her apology was genuine, and then Liv's like, no, she did it for TV. And then I was like, she's entitled to your opinion just like you are. Who cares? Even though I do agree with everyone else, I do think Nicole was genuine. There was other ways she could have wiggled her way in way before you guys got on TV if that was the case. And then with the whole Aaron thing, like that I didn't really touch upon because I see, but like, you're not that close to Aaron that you have to defend him like that. Like, let Aaron speak up for himself.
Yes.
So she was doing too much.
Major that it didn't have to be. Yeah. I agree that seeing PPG and everybody's success, like Nicole could have tried to get in on that way before. And also, let's not forget here that production probably suggested this meetup, and they were like, we need some drama, we need something suspenseful, let's get Nicole in here. Like, this didn't come out of thin air. Like, obviously they're pushing for this to happen. So that's all I have to say about that. Let's not pretend like that's not a thing.
Honestly, I feel like, no offense, but Beyond the Villa maybe should have one season. I think their lives are so healthy. There isn't drama. Let's not create drama where there isn't.
Yeah.
I think
and I really am feeling for my girl Serena.
Yeah.
The anxiety thing, it's just hard to watch. It hurts my stomach.
And that's why I think we should just let them live in peace, honestly. Let's give them all the brand deals in the world so they continue to make bank. But let them live life happy behind closed doors. Like, I don't want drama for them.
Yeah.
Like, even with the whole Liv and Kaylor thing, it's so sad to see.
It is very sad to see. It is.
But yeah, anyways, I hope it's all happiness going forward.
This was a little bonus episode for you guys. We just needed to catch up on all the stuff. We hope you guys are watching Love is Blind UK with us. More to come on that. Please catch up.
And we'll definitely talk about the reunion.
Yes, we will drop an episode right after the reunion. We will be sat for it. Our girl Amanda is going to be with us virtually. I'll be virtual too, actually. I'm going home to Jersey. Amanda has her surgery. So we're going to remotely tune in right after the reunion, and we will see you next week.
If you guys are watching on YouTube, please make sure to subscribe. We're also on TikTok and Instagram at girlplease_podcast. Bye, guys.